Hello, welcome. Let's get ready to flow. Today we'll begin with a pranayama exercise called Nadi Shodhana or alternate nostril breathing. Let's set up. First, take your left hand, bring the tip of your thumb, your pinky finger, and the tip of your ring finger, put them together, and then rest your left hand on top of your left knee, palm facing up. This is your prana mudra. Now, take your right hand, bring your pointer finger and middle finger together, rest it in between your eyebrows. Take your left ring finger, place it on top of your left nostril, and then your thumb on top of your right. Now, I'll let you know which side to breathe in and out of. Just slowly prepare. Let's all exhale all our air out, come all the way to empty. Inhale through your nose, slowly fill up, seal your mouth. And then let's begin. Exhale through your right. Plug your left nostril. Inhale through your right. Switch. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Switch. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Switch. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Switch. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Switch. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Switch. Exhale through your right. Last one. Inhale through your right. And switch. Exhale through your left. Slowly release your right hand, lower it down to your right thigh, and you can mimic what you have on your left hand, the Prana Mudra. Sit up tall and slowly come back to your regular breathing. Find your cadence. And before we continue, take this time to set an intention for your practice today. It could be anything. It could be a word, a phrase, or a part of a song that you like. It's just something that will guide you. Take another moment, let your idea or intention settle in, and then let's continue. Blink your eyes open if you had them closed, and then slowly make your way to tabletop. From tabletop, just take some free movements. Maybe shift your shoulders back and forth. Start to warm up your wrists. Really move in different directions. Maybe rotate your shoulders. Sit back. Thread the needle. Really don't overthink it. Move in different ways just to feel your body out. Scan your body. Are there any areas that feel off that you didn't notice earlier on? Now make note of that if there are, and then slowly come back to tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, press the ground away. Press the ground away to lift your wrists a little bit, take some tension off. Lift your hips up high, and then slowly lower your heels down. Press your chest or your heart going to the back of the room. Go deeper. Inhale, look forward and slightly bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, just to create a little space first. And then exhale, either forward fold or ragdoll, you decide. If you're feeling nice and warm, go ahead. Fingers to the ground or palms down as you extend your legs, feel the stretch. Otherwise, stay with ragdoll if you want to warm up first. Bend your knees as much as you like. You can rest your chest on your thighs. Really let your torso dangle. Just surrender to gravity. Option to grab opposite elbows overhead and then sway to side, just to prevent your fingers from scraping the ground. Now, if you're moving, pause. If you grab your elbows, release. Let your arms down. Press your heels down, shift your hips slightly back. Inhale, roll up to stand, slow, one vertebra at a time. And breathe at the top. Inhale, roll your shoulders up, back. Exhale as you shrug your shoulders down. And then place your hands together in prayer by your chest for Anjali Mudra. Surya Namaskar A. Send your gaze to your thumbs. Now follow your thumbs with your gaze. Inhale, lift your prayer up and look up. Exhale, cactus your arms, open up your chest. Stay here and breathe. Now slowly squeeze your shoulder blades together. Swing your elbows outwards. Stretch your chest and open up your heart a little bit more. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Connect your hands in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Trace a line in the middle with your prayer. And then release your fingers to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. And then pause at plank. Now squeeze your core. Slowly lower down in the count of 4. Bend your elbows. 3. And you can lower your knees for support. 2. And 1. Either lower to hover or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to stand and reach your prayer up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, cactus your arms, open up your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades, open up more. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Remember, lead with your chest, hinge at your hips, release your fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. And then we're going to add something on. Stay at plank. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, right knee, right arm tap. Inhale, step back. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left foot down. One more on each side. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, same side tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left foot down. Now inhale, squeeze your core. Exhale, lower down slow and controlled. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up and reach your prayer up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Open up your chest. Inhale, reach back up. You look up with integrity. Exhale, forward fold. Now you bow down with humility. Inhale, halfway lift. Core strong. Exhale, step back to plank. Here we go again. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, right knee, right arm tap. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, same side tap. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left foot down. One more. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, right knee, right arm tap. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, lower down. Now brace your core. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. 4, 3, 2, and then lower all the way down to the ground this time. Untuck your feet. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, bend your right leg, turn your head over to the right. Then slowly lower down, lower your chest down. Inhale, lift your chest up. Bend your left leg, turn your head over to the left. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your chest. Pause here and breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then start to lift your palms off the ground. Bend your knees. Bring your big toes and heels to touch. Press them together. Then lift your knees off the ground. Hold. Hold the pose, not your breath. Stay 3, 2, inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Extend your legs back. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog, twist to your left. Come back to down dog. Then take your right hand, reach from under and across, grab your left ankle, turn your torso to face the left side of the room. Twist, twist, twist. And remember, press the ground away. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog, twist to your right. Come back to down dog, and then take your left hand to your right ankle. Turn your torso to the right side of the room. Press the ground away. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's continue with Surya Namaskar B, and we'll do it in a ladder flow. Right leg. Inhale, down dog, split, swing your right leg up and back, and then pause here and breathe. Notice if your right hip is opening up. Try to get your right hip the same height as your left. You might not be able to get your right leg higher, but your leg muscles are working overtime in a good way. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee, left arm tap. Take it across. Send your gaze down. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, low lunge. Take a moment. Come to your fingertips and move your fingers or hands a little bit forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, standing splits. Drop your head down. And then take a moment here. You can just stay. For standing splits, you just need to get your head lower than your heart and you're in the pose. If you want to try a challenge, send your gaze to your big toe, your bottom big toe. Then take your right hand, grab your ankle with your right hand. Still feeling good? Maybe grab your ankle with your left hand as well. Focus and just embrace the wobbles. Release your fingertips down if you grab your ankle. Inhale, bend your top leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tap your back knee to the back of your standing leg. Bend both legs. It looks like flamingo legs from the sides. You can stay here for a little bit. Or if you want to take a challenge, maybe bring one hand to your chest in half prayer. Option for both hands in prayer. Take a chance. Try it out. Inhale, release your hands to the ground. Exhale, cross-legged forward fold. Cross your left leg behind your standing leg, and then press your heels down. Shift your hips slightly back, and then press your hands down to the ground. You're going to feel a nice, juicy stretch on your glutes and your hamstrings here. Now slowly come back to your fingertips. Inhale, Shiva squat. Just rebend your back leg. Exhale, forward fold. Now bring your big toes side by side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, divers. Swing your arms by your sides. Then lift your heels up high. Send your gaze down. You can keep your knees bent or slowly extend your legs. Really fire up your calf muscles. Now the goal is to try to get your heel as high as you can. Stack your heel above your toes. Right knee comes up. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lower your left heel down. Stand up, and then bring your right knee up with you. Option to reach your arms up or lower your hands to your waist for balance. Stay and breathe. Now for here, notice if your right hip is going higher than your left. Try to get your right hip the same height as your left. Really feel your hip flexor. Stand up tall. Now we're going to add a little bit of quad action. Extend your right leg forward, hold. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, warrior three. Swing your right leg back like a pendulum. Try not to tap the ground with your right foot. And then slowly lower your torso until it's parallel to the ground. Now you can stay like this or bend your standing leg. Optional, lower your hands down for support. Your goal is to get your head, heart, and hips on the same plane, on the same line. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lower your back foot to the back of your mat, and then slowly rise up. You can reach your arms up or hands in prayer if you want to give your shoulders a little breather. Stay and breathe. And pay attention to your front leg. Notice if you're feeling this more on your front knee. It could be because you're shifting your knee too forward or you're pressing to the ball of your foot. Press your front heel down, stack your front knee above your front ankle, and you should feel this more on your glutes and hamstrings. And if you're wobbly and balanced, squeeze your inner thighs together to stabilize your legs. Inhale, exhale, take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. You can take a three-legged chaturanga, or you also have the option to skip it, just go straight to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, down dog split, swing your left leg up, pause here and breathe. Spread your fingers wide, press the ground away, and make sure you press equally, so don't lean on just one side. Square your hips to the ground. Inhale, exhale, left knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee, right arm tap. Send your gaze down. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, shift forward, come to your fingertips. Exhale, standing splits. Stay. And feel it out. It's always fun to try new things if you haven't done it yet. Slowly grab your ankle with one hand. It doesn't matter which one, whichever feels like it's calling to you right now. Maybe both hands are calling to you for a challenge. Move them over. Grab your ankle with both hands. Go for it. And then release your fingers or hands to the ground. Inhale, bend your top leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tap your knee behind your standing leg. Bend both legs. You can tap your back knee anywhere, to the calf muscle, behind your knee. Just find a good spot. And if you would like to take that challenge, let's do it. Even just for a breath, bring one hand to your chest in half prayer, and then follow it up with the other hand. Hold, stay strong, and then lower your fingertips down. It's done. Inhale, exhale, cross-legged forward fold. Press your heels down and shift your hips back. Feel a stretch. You can lower your wrist down to the ground. You can add a little movement. Feels good to stretch. Lift your finger, come back to your fingertips. Inhale, Shiva squat, re-bend your back leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, divers. We've been here before, so we're not going to spend too much time. Left knee comes up. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right heel down, stand up, and lift your left knee up with you. Pause here and breathe. Option to lower your hands to your waist. And then focus on squaring your hips or getting your left hip the same as the right. Lift your left knee up. Feel your hip flexor. And if you want some quad action, extend your left leg forward, but keep your torso upright, so don't lean back. Lift, fire up your quad. Inhale, exhale, warrior three. Swing your left leg back, slowly turn your torso to face the front, and then stay. Again, try to get your head, heart, and hips the same height. You have the option to bend your bottom leg, bend it generously, and then lower your hands to the ground, or blocks if you have it near you. Also, pay attention to your left hip. If it's opening up, square your hips to the ground. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Step your back foot to the back, and then reach your arms up, or hands in prayer, again, if you want to give your shoulders a little break. And then breathe. Remember, press your front heel down. Feel this more on your leg muscles instead of your knee. Square your hips to the front, squeeze your inner thighs together. Make sure your legs are nice and strong. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. Your choice, three-legged chaturanga, or maybe just skip it, lower your right leg down, and we'll all meet a downward facing dog. Now let's switch it up. Right leg, inhale, down dog split, swing your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your thumbs. Inhale, high crescent lunge, slowly rise up. This is Anjaneyasana. Pause here. Now this is where we left off on our first flow on this side. Let's continue. Inhale. Exhale, T-twist to your right. Turn to your right, reach your arms out, and stay and breathe. You have the option to lower your back knee down for a little support, and then focus on the twist a little bit more. Notice if your front knee is also turning to the right. Try to point your front knee to the front and then just twist from your lumbar spine. Inhale, exalted. Lower your back hand to your back thigh. Reach your left arm up. Adjust your breath. Maybe take smaller sips of air. You're in a back bend and a slight twist. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Bend your left arm, hook your elbow outside your front knee, and then stack your palms in prayer. You can keep your gaze down to support your balance or send your gaze to the side or up for a little challenge. And try to point your top elbow up to the sky, not the back of the room. Slowly send your gaze down. Inhale, lower your left hand down. Exhale, revolved half moon. Lift your back foot off the ground and then extend your right arm up to the sky. Take your time and move slow. Inhale, lower your back foot to the back of your mat. Spin your back heel down. Exhale, warrior two. And then notice if your joints are starting to talk to you. Maybe give them a little movement. Bounce in and out of your front knee. Lower your arms, maybe give your shoulders a little roll, and then come back to the pose. Always remember, yoga is meant to be uncomfortable, but it should not be painful. Inhale, star pose. Reach your arms up to the sky, extend your front leg. Exhale, pivot your front toes to point the same direction you're facing. Maybe stay here. Wiggle a little bit side to side. Pause. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. This is your Cossack squat or lateral lunge. Now you can lower your hands down to the ground, and maybe if your body feels supported, it might open up and let you go deeper. Sometimes our bodies, when it's not familiar with a movement, it tends to resist it, and it's not because you can't go deeper. Your body's just trying to protect you. So you're being met with resistance. If you support your body, maybe it'll open up, and you'd be surprised. You can go deeper. Lower your hands down to the ground if you haven't done so yet. Inhale, crawl your hands to the front of your mat. Pivot your front foot to point forward. Exhale, half moon. Lift your back foot up first. Take it one limb at a time. And then extend your left arm up to the sky. Find your balance. Find a challenge. Micro bend your standing knee. Don't lock it. If you like, find a challenge for you. Maybe lift your bottom hand to your chest in half prayer. Maybe add a Chapasana. Bend your top leg. Bind. Hold wherever you are. Just commit. You're there 3. Hang in there 2. Bend your standing leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, take your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Move any way you like. You can add different things in between. Maybe consider adding a child's pose before coming up to downward facing dog. Let's take it to the left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Stay and breathe. Here we go. This is where we left off on the other side on the first flow. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, T-twist to your left. And take your time. Move slow. Use your exhales. Empty out your stomach if you'd like to go deeper. Twist. Inhale, exalted. Lower your back hand to your back thigh. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And you can send your gaze anywhere you want. Down to the side. Maybe up for a little challenge. Hold. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Bend your right arm, hook your right elbow outside your front knee. Stack your hands in prayer. Send your gaze down first. Find your balance. Go deeper in the twist. And then you have the option to send your gaze to the side. And if you fall out, that's fine. That's part of it. It's part of the process. Just embrace it. What's more important is what you do after. Come back in. Send your gaze down to the ground. Inhale, lower your right hand down, shift forward. Exhale, revolved half moon. Swing, lift your back leg up, extend your left arm up to the sky. Pause, stay, and breathe. Inhale, lower your back foot to the back of your mat. Spin your back heel down. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, spin it around. Stay here. Remember again, press your front heel down. Feel this more in your leg muscles, more than your front knee. Don't forget about your back leg. Press the pinky side of your back foot down. You might have to adjust the angle. Inhale, star pose. Extend both arms up to the sky. Extend your front leg. And then exhale, pivot your front foot to point the same direction you're facing. Add a little movement to your hips. And then get ready to go deeper on your right hip. Inhale, reach your arms higher. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. And lower your hands to the ground for support. Adjust, and maybe go a little deeper. You can just keep your hands down to the ground. Keep yourself supported. Or hands in prayer, or any other variation you'd like to try. Now lower your hands down to the ground. Inhale, crawl your hands to the front of your mat. Pivot your front foot or make sure it points forward. Exhale, half moon. Lift your back leg up first, and then reach your right arm up to the sky. Remember to stack your hips. Try to stack your shoulders first. Once you have good foundations, then start to add more. Remember, if your foundations are already wobbly and you pile more things on, you might come crashing down. So take it slow, steady, and controlled. Inhale, bend your standing leg, and then come to reverse warrior. Exhale, take your vinyasa to downward facing dog, your way. Remember, option is skip the chaturanga, go straight to down dog to save your energy. Now let's put these two flows together. Let's see what comes out. Here we go. Let's do it. Right leg, inhale, down dog split. Swing your right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, shift forward, come to your fingertips. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, Shiva squat. Exhale, cross-legged forward fold. Inhale, Shiva squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, divers. Right knee comes up. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, T-twist to your left. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Send your gaze down. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, revolved half moon. Inhale, lower your back foot down. Spin your back heel down. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Lower your hands down. Inhale, crawl to the front. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa to down dog. Whew. One more side to go. Let's finish strong. Left side, inhale, down dog split. Exhale, left knee, left arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee, right arm tap. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, Shiva squat. Exhale, cross-legged forward fold. Inhale, Shiva squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, divers. Left knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, T-twist to your right. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Send your gaze down. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, revolved half moon. Inhale, back foot down, back heel down. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, Skandasana to the back, almost there. Inhale, crawl to the front. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa to downward facing dog. And then child's pose. Take a little breather here. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Let's start to cool down. Slowly shift forward to downward facing dog. Right leg, inhale, swing your right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon on your right. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Slide your back foot further back. Walk your hands back. Lift your chest up. Feel a little bit of a back bend action here. And then when you're ready, slowly fold down. And go ahead and relax. Try to release any tension you're holding on to your body, especially around the hips area. Just long exhales. And melt down into the ground. No need to push yourself down, just let your body weight weigh you down. Slowly lift your head up. Extend your arms. We'll add some quad stretch before we move on. Place your right hand to the top middle of your mat. Bend your back leg. And then grab your back foot with your left hand. Grab it from the big toe side. Pull your heel closer to your butt. Stretch your quad. And release. Gently lower your back foot down with control. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, downward facing dog. Before you go to the other side, maybe pedal out your feet. Just a quick reset. Then pause. Left side, inhale, down dog split. Exhale, half pigeon on your left. Slide your back foot further back. Lift your torso up. Feel that back bend sensation. Torso's up and proud. Then inhale. Exhale, fold down, sleeping pigeon. Get nice and comfy, and it's okay to keep on adjusting. Find a good position for your body. Always remember, don't try to force your body into what you think the pose should look like. Adjust the pose to your body. We all have different anatomies. If you're ready to move on, lift your head up and slowly extend your arms. Place your left hand to the top middle of your mat, bend your back leg, and then grab your back foot from the big toe side, pull. Ooh, stretch your quad. And then release. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, slowly step back to plank. You can take another vinyasa to downward facing dog, or just lower all the way down to the ground. Come to Sphinx pose. Untuck your feet, slide your hands forward, lower your forearms down, lower your elbows down. Check that your elbows are right under your shoulders. This is your supported back bend. Spread your fingers wide, press your hands down. Then slowly lift your elbows off the ground, go deeper in the back bend. Bend your right leg, slowly turn your head to the right, twist, and then slowly lower down. Bend your left leg, turn your head over to the left, twist, and then slowly lower your left foot down. Lower your elbows down, stack your hands on top of each other, and go ahead and rest your forehead on your hands. Bend both legs, and then windshield wiper your legs side to side. Pause, re extend your legs back, and then slowly lift your head up. Take your left arm, thread it under your right, and then just slowly turn around, face the ceiling, and take a few moments for yourself. Find your final resting pose. Take as much time as you like. Thank you for